Told you the lightweight.
Action Surge wants to know, are you live? We are
live.
We're live, Action Surge. Thanks for being in the chat this morning. Glad you're here.
Is it live or is it Memorex?
It's not Memorex today. Sunday's program will be pre-recorded, but then that'll be the last pre-recorded show we do for a while. My next gig or trip, at least after this, is November for the Grand Rapids Con. So that'll be the second week in November. So I should have all of October ought to be live.
Will the Scarlet Pimpernel be at the Grand Rapids?
Yes.
Right.
At least he's scheduled to be. Let's hope he shows up.
Yeah.
Come on in, folks. We see you out there. Hit that like button when you can. Come on in. We've got an issue of Thunder Agents to look through this morning. Action Surge still in the house. Good morning. Key jacking like crazy because I'm working on one of my projects, so I'm lurking. That's fine. Action, we're glad you're here.
Too.
That's all. If you get a chance, hit a like button wherever you're watching us from. Let us know that we're appreciated. We appreciate that. You let us know that we're appreciated. Going to run the opening, get things going. It's just Glenn and I. It looks like this morning we're hoping for Russ, but he hasn't popped in just yet. He might later, or somebody else might pop in still as well. So never know who's going to show up. In the meantime, here's the opening. Right there.
What was that? This is not a charade. We need total concentration. Now, once again, this time, with theory.
There it is. Glad you're here, folks. This is Comics by Night for the 26th? Can that be?
The 26th
September. Yeah.
Almost Christmas.
Tomorrow's the 27th. Almost Christmas. Yep. About 3 months till Christmas. Glad you're here, folks. Got an issue of Thunder Agents to look over. I'm your host, Randy Zimmerman. You can find my work right now pretty much on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. You look for The Atlantean that I wrote, that Russ Leach did the artwork on. That's off of the Shadow Kingdom, which is a classic sword and sorcery story. Some say the one that started the genre, by Robert E. Howard. Pardon me, the Shadow Kingdom. The adventures of Cull and Brule back in the days when Atlantis was young, as Cull becomes king of Valeria and discovers there is a plot to take over his kingdom by a race of shape-shifting lizard people. So get that today. Shadow Kingdom and The Atlantean are the original adventures off of that short story, as Cull and Brule travel the land to rid their world of the rest of the shadow creatures, the rest of the shape-shifting lizard people, and the adventures that they get in there. Very, very proud of those books. Russ is just knocking it out of the park with the artwork on it. We'll have a commercial for it by the end of the program. And we just closed the campaign out for number 3. Number 3 is going to the printer, if it's not there already. All done, all ready to go, and it'll be in your hands here if you've were able to get in on that campaign over at fundmycomic.com. They should be at your doorstep here within a couple of weeks. So, and very proud of that issue as well. Hope you get a chance to read it and see it and enjoy it and let us know what you think of it. Working on number 4 right now, just finishing up the script. Russ is just starting the artwork for number 4 as we speak. Should be out, I believe, since this is September, November, December, January, February, maybe we'll be having the campaign for that. We don't run a campaign until we're really close to done. So that we're sure when the deadlines are going to hit and when it'll get out of the printer, about when. There's always those little last minute glitches, but it's all fun.
That's what makes it fun.
It's all part of the challenge, folks. And if you also get a chance, you get over to Amazon, Barnes and Noble. There's a great hardback version of the Shadow Kingdom as well, in color. The work in color. The Atlanteans are in black and white with great gray tones. So, thanks. Appreciate it if you get a chance to read it. Love to get your feedback on it. Also joining me this morning is Mr. Glenn Fleming. Glenn, please introduce yourself.
I'm Glenn Fleming. I'm a writer, artist, and publisher. And one of my books is this book about Jack Kirby. I went to his house a couple of times in 1988 and 1991. And I didn't interview him. I just spoke with him for about 12 hours in all, and his lovely wife, Roz. And this book is available on Amazon and from New Haven Press. There's a younger me talking to the great man himself, and that's my artwork on that desk. That desk.
There you go.
But it's full of photographs, and there's also a film of it, a documentary I made that you can get through me if you want to get it. I'm also an artist, and I created this little guy, Hatch. This is his annotated book. This is currently from my comic. It's got published and unpublished artwork and stories in it. Tells you about his origins and stuff like that. I'll show you this piece of artwork.
There we go.
It's from a story I've worked. Well, it's finished now. It's been finished a couple of years actually, but I like to do traditional artwork. Pens and ink and stuff like that. And occasionally, I publish magazines. 3 magazines. Super Spies and Secret Agents. So it's got Man from Uncle, James Bond, all that kind of stuff. Crikey. It's a great British comics magazine that's all about British comics, surprisingly. It's black and white. Well, sorry, this one's a colour issue, but it's mainly in black and white. And last but not least, Comics Unlimited, which is a 100-page magazine. Russ has been in it, Randy's been in it, Charles Santino's been in it, interviews, artwork. Great work. Get that on Amazon. There's 15 issues of that. That's it.
All right.
There's more, but I'll be here all day, so carry on.
I hear you. Thunder Agents number 6, folks, from the Great Tower Comics. One of the very first and earliest, I would say, independent comics. They actually got distributed around. You see the Comic Code Authority stamp sitting up there. This is from created in July.
When's this? 66, 67, is it?
66, I think. Let's check the indicia here. Yep, 66. July of 66.
Wow, look at that.
The great Wally Wood, just off of making Daredevil red.
Yeah, that was a fantastic move, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He does such great legs, doesn't he? And bodies, Wally Wood.
It's fantastic inking style. Just
yeah.
Great. Yeah.
It's lovely.
Get a little closer in on that cover because everybody's on there, or at least the main 3, Dynamo, No Man, and Menthor are on there. And this issue introduces Demo.
Look at that. Look, it's Demo. Thwack.
Has the return of Demo. Yeah.
Bang.
Thunder faces the greatest peril when Demo captures No Man's cape, Dynamo's thunder belt, and Menthor's helmet. Will he succeed in destroying Thunder?
He'll be killed by the microbes, won't he? Like in War of the Worlds.
Yeah. Obviously the biggest threat they faced to date. So
yeah. Wow.
We are looking at this issue from the site comicbookplus.com, who has all of the public domain comics that they can find that are available, scanned and available for you to look through, as we will today. There's a great they have a great setup where you can turn it page by page and enjoy all of these great public domain comics digitally. When I saw that Tower Agents was up there, I had to jump at it and show it off.
I thought public domain was 75 years.
Normally it is, but when you don't keep up on the copyrights, things can fall by the wayside. I think it's like a 25-year. You have to renew your copyright on it.
And nobody touched it, did they?
Yeah, or keep printing it. Nobody did. So
wow,
that caused a lot of a bit of a dust up here in the States, as a couple of people, once they realized Thunder Agents was in public domain, and it's all part of the cutthroat business that is comics. They've some folks figured out Thunder Agents were in public domain, decided to start doing the characters themselves, and you've got some versions of Thunder Agents out there that are really, really good, and other stuff that's just deplorable. But for the most part, the person who actually owned the copyright or claimed proper copyright to the characters themselves has got that now. And the last thing that we knew, DC had done a collection of them, done a set of original stories with Thunder Agents in it that they don't match the originals here.
So they're just right. They've introduced them into the DC universe, so to speak. So
I don't think
use it.
Yeah, I don't think they put them in the proper DC universe, but they did. They were able to resurrect the copyright on the characters, not necessarily on the books themselves, and that's what we have here at Comic Book Plus.
So, if we wanted to do a Thunder Agent comic, we couldn't do it because DC now own the copyrights to the characters.
Well, I don't think that DC owns them outright, but there is a copyright holder that licensed the characters to DC. For them to use for that time. I don't even know if DC still got the license for them or not, to tell you the truth. I don't know what the
we couldn't do
situation is. We couldn't do it without getting clearance from the copyright holder.
Right. Okay.
Nope. But I did see online there's a lot of fan art up there, and Will and I'm going to kill his last name because I never pronounced it right. I think it's Mignot. Who had done some work for Americomics and a few other, had a female version of Thunder Agents up there that was just incredible. If I run across it again, I'll show it off here.
Right.
But it's really sweet, very ingenious look to the characters. So the main reason we're looking at this is because a lot of guys a lot of artists at the time in the 60s that were dissatisfied with DC and Marvel came over here and started working for Thunder.
Yeah.
And so you have a lot of wood in this issue. There's a lot of Wally Wood, a lot of Mike Sikowski, who has just left the Justice League of America run that he had done. And,
so Sikowski was early to mid 60s then?
Yeah, I think he was 50s and 60s. I think he started out doing romance comics.
I didn't realize it was that he went that far back doing the Justice League.
Tell you what, we'll look him up when we get to that story of his. Yeah. There's two basic, it's pretty much 2 or 3 main stories in this one with the cover illustration that we were showing off earlier with Demo. Demo's in it a couple times, and then there's a Lightning story by Sikowski up there that's
Lightning. Did he get to be one of the Thunder Agents? He never seems. He seems to be like an afterthought. Lightning.
Yeah, he kind of was. Lightning was, and there's another character that comes in another issue or so called Raven, who's a male character who can fly, and his wings are like bulletproof.
Okay. Good job.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But in the meantime, you can get there's a fabulous Get Things plan with amazing premiums. They want you to sell stuff. Boys, girls, ladies, and men, the answer. Just answer this advertisement. We'll send you without cost a couple of cheap rings and have you selling something. Amazing premiums. Just for selling popular Cloverine salve. That's what it is.
I'd like to do a documentary about these adverts and to see if anybody actually got anything, or either sent money and didn't get anything, or got it or didn't, or whatever. I think it'd be fascinating. Those adverts, I used to pore over those adverts as well as the comic.
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted to sell grit. I remember asking my dad if he could get some grit for me to sell. He was wondering what the hell I was talking about.
Yeah.
So I showed him. He said, "No, we can't do that."
What are you in the southern states getting grits? No. What? Yeah. Whole different thing. Grit was a newspaper that they used to have kids sell for become newspaper boys. For anybody that wasn't aware, here's Dynamo and the sinister agents of the Red Star.
It's Hydra.
Not the same. You put a little fin on top of his head, and it's almost the same character from Marvel.
Yep.
Of course, red back then being the color of communism.
Yeah.
So, and the communist threat was a big deal.
Red's under the bed.
Yeah.
Was it better off dead than red?
Pretty much.
Wally Wood just wants to draw gorgeous girls, doesn't he? That's all he's bothered about. It's great. There we go. There's his talking heads, and there's the foreground and background little of his panel work, that panel things.
Uh-oh. There goes my ring alarm. Oh, rats. I'm never through. I'm never through on this job. He's talking to his ring.
Yeah.
No.
Look at that guy up front there. That's a real John Severin Shield guy, isn't it? The cab driver.
It's chomping on a cigar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old days. I'll make it faster on foot. Hey, how about a tip? Cheap Len. Len Brown. Quickly changes clothes. Look at that. Must be enemy agents, and there they are. That guy in the foreground seems to be the leader. Yeah, if I get him. Oh, we skipped a page. Did we skip? No, we didn't.
No.
There was a title page there. Turns a dial. It's a little lightning flash, and funny, you'd think they'd never seen a Thunderbolt before.
I think Wally Wood does this lettering, superb, isn't it? Look at it.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
It's a pinpoint. Yeah, look at that.
It's lovely. And the balloons are hand-drawn as well, which is what you should do.
You'll find I do not scare so easily, Dynamo. I am the world's foremost practitioner of jiu-jitsu, judo, and karate. Maybe you haven't heard, but judo won't work against my strength and weight.
See, where's Russ when you need him? He should be telling us what these throws are now.
Yeah, really. What good is your great strength when it is used against you? Hey, what the? What is your tremendous weight when you provide the lifting power yourself? Yeah, crazy Red Star. Great artwork, though. Look at that.
Fantastic.
Oh, she's right. I wish I could keep up with it until my power runs out. Hey, where did he go? He goes up that elevator. But why? Where does he think that'll get him?
That should be a think balloon, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, a helicopter.
It's Daredevil.
It is. Yeah, but they won't get in the way. They won't get away in it. If I have any say in the matter, fool. You'll have to get past me to stop them. Go back.
Bunky. What's
Not in your life, Bunky. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. Maybe I should have listened.
It's not very good scripting, is it?
No.
In this series.
But it's also 1966, so keep in mind the high point is Stan Lee hyperbole in Marvel Comics.
Yeah, but it's better than this. Stan Lee's better than this.
Well, at least I stopped them from doing too much damage. He said, making all this damage. Come to think of it, I'm not doing those girders much good myself. You get a splat working there. Splat. Thunder forces arrive on the scene. We're too late. He got away. Wonder what happened to Dynamo. How'd you get in there? Just forget it, huh? Yes, there's this moment that we switch to the embassy of a supposedly uncommitted nation. This embassy makes a great facade for the operations of the Red Star spy network. Yes, it does. I'll inform the Red Dragon of your arrival. There's a Red Star and a Red Dragon. Oh, there's the exalted Red Dragon. You can tell him apart because he's got a fin on the top of his head and a cape.
It's like, he got no red on his costume at all.
None. It's got a little red. I think that's probably a red star here on his chest. That's about it.
Purple undies and a green cloak, and they call him Red Dragon.
Yeah.
This humble person.
Exalted Red Dragon, this humble person wishes to report success in the mission to test my ability to cope with Dynamo. Excellent, Agent Ling. We need no longer fear Dynamo's power. Wahaha.
We can all go home now.
Yep. It's good to go. There's sandwiches in the hall. Yeah. Be present for all future missions of sabotage and theft to guard against the intervention of Thunder. This is in an adjoining building. Kitten Kane operates she's got a snooper scope.
Ooh.
Maybe she ordered it through a comic book.
Yeah, she got one of those X-ray glasses things.
Exclusive snooper scope. Wow. Now we can get to work. We'll bring the U.S. to its knees. Wow. It's bigger than I thought. Thunder's suspicions of this embassy are confirmed in spades. Better radio HQ pronto. Look at all that radio equipment.
Yeah.
Just set up in convenient boxes for them to stack. Thunder Channel is monitored by a Red Star agent. Agent Kane calling Thunder. Condition at embassy is as suspected. Must call Red Star. And they caught her. Kitten's caught.
All right, you little spy.
Yeah. Turn that radio off. Raise your hand slowly. Don't put on your X-ray specs. Soon a vital American Polaris subbase is attacked by an armed squad of Red Star agents using nerve gas.
Why is nerve gas always green?
I don't know. It seems to be the color of gas. Get on board, young lady. You may be useful as a hostage. Getting you a free trip back to the States. No, she was looking at an embassy, so she can't. They've got to just be traveling up the coast, right? Naval intelligence calling Thunder. Emergency at Norwich Air Sub Base. Suspect enemy action. Request your aid. Dispatch top agent immediately. Yeah, look at that ship. Real simple.
It's like it's falling over in the calm sea.
Yeah.
The sea should be a bit rougher, I think. But it's very nice.
It's because the sonar boys are probing for him now. Dynamo, we can still hope. Oh, look at that sub. The Reds, now several miles out to sea, have cut the engines to avoid the sonar and get past over the area. We can start again and outrun them.
I thought the sonar picked up the mass of the submarine rather than the engines.
I thought it was like a listening thing. Yeah, it picked up the sound.
They send a signal out, don't they? And it bounces back, and they know.
That's why they had silent running back in the day.
Yeah,
the radar would pick up the movement.
Right.
I don't know. Under the sea, it might be sonar. Yeah. Hope the sonar can pick this up. Only they don't spot me. If only they don't spot me.
Tap, tap. Oh, she's
kicking the side of her cell. Picking up a tapping sound, sir, and it's a code message, SOS from Thunder Agent Kane. They got Kitten hostage aboard.
He wouldn't say that, would he? He wouldn't say they've got Kitten. He doesn't know she's called Kitten. That's not. Do you know what I mean? Very familiar.
Yeah, but how else are they going to move the plot along?
Well, he could say Kitten Kane.
Yeah.
I think he probably went out with her last night because the other guy is too busy messing with his belt.
Yeah, Kitten's missing. Yeah. We know their position now. We can sink them with the. We can't sink them with the girl aboard. Besides, we'd like the sub back in one piece.
Oh dear!
Leave it to me. I'll be a human torpedo and stop the sub without wrecking it. Of course he will. There he goes.
Daredevil. Whoosh. Look at that! Fantastic.
Isn't that great? Look at the ink work there.
That's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah. Continued after next page.
Well, he can hold his breath then with his Thunderbelt, can he?
Yeah. Well, he's traveling at a fast rate of speed. So. Meanwhile, real flying rockets.
Look at that. 2,500 feet, you knock a plane out.
Yeah. Wow. Throw your local airport into a tizzy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep getting
the boys in blue knocking on your door.
Yeah, keep getting these spots on the radar. We can't explain. Blast off with the hobby that's as new and exciting as the space age. Just be careful not to blow off a finger. Yeah. Used to have Rocket Club in school a long time ago.
Look at that. Look at that. A new fact-filled illustrated catalogue for only 25 cents.
It's important. It's filled with facts. Meanwhile, right on target. Not a disable without a disaster. This should do it. He's been such a bumbler in these books. It's a miracle he's able to do anything competently.
Yeah.
They won't be going anywhere for a while. He just stopped the propeller. Good thing he didn't chop his hand off.
He's taking it off. Wow.
Oh, yeah, he sure did.
Look at that. Listen. And she says, listen, what's that vibration? He says, I believe we've lost a propeller, Excellency. like he suddenly knows.
My message got through. It must be Dynamo. He's the only one that could pull up a propeller off a sub, right? We must surface for repairs. Luckily, they were able to surface.
Well, if he took one off, it'd go in circles, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, they won't fire on us for fear of killing the girl. Aye. It's the accursed thunder demon again. Yeah, every knock is a boost from the likes of you. Look at that. It's knocking. That almost looks like a Ditko panel right there.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
A strike on my first try. Yeah. This is according to the Wood checklist. The penciling on this is Dan Atkins.
All right, there you go, you see.
And Wood went through and inked it. As they say, the situation like this. Down the hatch. That's a mighty big hatch for a sub. But anyway.
The big red cheese.
Lots of open space. Pardon me, for a fight, too. So, you again, tenacious dog. That's a few decades before Jack Black. Prepare for another shameful defeat. Oh, will you learn? You can't use your strength with your feet off the floor. I keep looking for there to be a fin in the middle of his head. This time I won't rush him. I'll advance slowly so he can't use my momentum against me. Seems you have learned, but it will do you no good. You're in position for a trap I set just in case. I will send enough voltage to kill an army through that grid you're on.
I've been watching James Bond. Been watching Goldfinger, haven't they?
Yeah. It's a zap to farewell. It has been a pleasure. Knows a zap or nothing. The fool is dead. Now set to work on the repairs quickly. Yeah, go grab that propeller and put it back on. What a joke. There's my answer. 25 minutes. The belt has just turned itself off. I thought it was a half an hour. Look, said he. No one could survive after. Have to bluff it through. I may need that last 5 minutes of power. Now see here, pal. Don't you just give up. Filthy swine. Am I never rid of you? Ah, but you hesitate. Something tells me that perhaps, yes, you've lost your power. Ugh. Oh, they've given him a little bit of a white belt there. Chain him, lest he regain his strength. Throw him in the chamber with the girl. Oh, no, they got Dynamo too. He'll be a prize to take to our masters. More than one. Dynamo, thanks heavens you're free, or you're alive. How do you feel? Depressed, but reasonably healthy. This looks bad.
Depressed.
I heard him say they're taking the sub to Red China. The Reds will be able to copy the design and mass produce it. Propeller is replaced. Master, we can escape, and the Navy will not dare fire on us. It's a good thing they had a spare.
Yeah.
Got to do something. I got 5 minutes of power left. You can reach my belt. Do it with your mouth. What? No. Baby, you turned me on.
Oh, dear.
Crack. What is that? I don't know, but we'd better find out. So he just takes a second to stand there. What? How did he get loose? Shoot him. The tables have turned now that you've got to get past me to start the sub. He says, do not fire. I'll handle him myself.
Typical wood machinery there on the curve.
Very much so. Look at that. Great stuff. Very simple, too, when you go in and really look at it. It's just black spaces. It's very expertly done. All those years of working on those science fiction comics for EC. Really helped him refine his machinery. Must be a glutton for punishment, Dynamo. No, I got my powers back. You may get hurt if, you think to fool me with your foolish bluffing again? Suit yourself, chump. Don't say I didn't warn you. And the fending me off will not save you for ya. My arm is broken. Shoot him, kill him.
That's great, isn't it? You should have just done that in the first place.
Forget the fact that we're in a sub. Small arms have no effect. Aim for his eyes. Holy crap, get the recoilless rifle working. Damn recoilless rifle. This guy's here about to drop a fish on him. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a bazooka.
Yeah. It's going to be a nice big rocket. Oh, so now he's tearing the sub up.
So they're going to risk firing a bazooka on a submarine.
Yeah, and there's an explosion behind him already.
Ooh,
so they must have already fired it. Yeah.
The artwork's good in this story, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Merrily, we roll along.
Look at her standing there like nothing.
It's a good thing the sub's got a wooden floor underneath that metal metal flooring there. Well, guess that wraps up this case.
Look at her just standing there.
Yeah.
Like she's really pissed off.
The other guy's being tossed here. Well, congratulations, son. You've done a great service for national. Look at that. They're just picking up this little, you just rolled it up into a tube with all the guys in it. They're all crushed inside, body parts. How come there's no blood dripping down here? Anyway, thank you, sir. I was only doing my job. These rats will never learn. Thunder HQ. Well, Chief, It all came out fine, though it had me worried there for a while. He says, yeah, and in a way, I'm glad you almost met your match. You've been getting smug about your power lately. Anyway, Red Star threat is far from over.
Oh, here we go.
Getting a little catty here. Hello, kitten. I understand you were alone with my Len on a submarine. Your Len? Girls, don't fight. After all, there's enough of me to go around.
Oh dear.
So they're both fed up with him. Chow.
Yeah.
He can't do anything right, that Len.
Cad.
Now wait a minute, girls. I was only kidding. Come back.
No, he wasn't.
Haven't you heard the expression menage a trois? Anyway. Original Tarzan books by Rice Burroughs. Edgar Rice Burroughs. Look at that checklist. All those. The complete Mars series. Get them now in paperback. So that's $11 for the complete Tarzan series. $5 for the complete Mars series.
Not bad, is it?
There you go. And you close 50 cents for each title checked, or $5 for the complete 11 volumes. Plus, there's Apache novels. The War Chief and Apache Devil.
And you get The Lad and the Lion as well if you want.
Yeah. There we are. Burroughs books for sale back in '66. 5 big, great issues of Thunder Agents for only $1.25. Most thrilling, action-packed comic in America, starring all your favorite heroes in spine-chilling adventures as they battle the enemies of the globe in their never-ending quest for law and order. Yeah, super offer. 10 big issues for only $2.50.
I remember that cover.
Isn't that a great cover?
Now in a book all his own. He always was. Oh no, it was Thunder, wasn't it? Thunder.
Yeah, it's Thunder Agents. This is all Dynamo here.
Yeah. Look at that.
We can look at that here one of these days real soon. More wood. Here we are. Here's the lightning story by Sikowski. Look at that. Meet Richard Wizard.
Isn't that fantastic?
Our nomination for the most unique villain of the year. Yeah. Only of the year.
Wow.
You're wasting your time, Lightning. No one can capture me. Not even you. For I have created a method of escape that is beyond belief.
He's a Batman villain, isn't this guy?
Yeah.
Type of thing, you know. Looks like the Riddler.
More like a Flash villain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing powers does Richard Wizard possess? Turn the page and you'll find out. It's all here an exciting tale entitled The Origin of the Warp Wizard, because they couldn't come up with anything better. It's just a kind of a clunky layout here, and that title's pretty haphazard, pretty sloppily done. Done in a hurry. Look at that guy.
An unknown, starving, self-made scientist genius. How does that work? How do you make yourself a genius?
That's the same way you can make your last name Wizard. Yeah.
You're probably Wizard.
Probably. And that face looks familiar.
He's got yellow teeth.
And that third panel. Yeah, he does too. That's colored yellow, by the way.
That's a real Sikowski hand, isn't it?
Yeah. He's only half mad. Then the half mad scientist points. Nearly invisible energy field forms in front of him. That's all just dashes.
Oh.
Nope. Those are lines with little white pieces of white paint over top of them, little strokes. You can see.
Yeah. You can see it, can't you?
You can see the stroke lines working across there. Same thing here, but the other little portal here.
Yeah.
You can see where they used white paint over top of the black line.
The thing I like about Sikowski's work is that This guy, it looks like he's wearing those clothes, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, and his style is very deceptively simplistic looking, but when you try to actually get into it, it's very detailed.
Yeah, he's got that, what I call the advertising style.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, Richard Wizard places his foot into the first circle, and they could have called him the Hokey Pokey Man. His left foot in, pull his left foot out, and the wicked smile of success beams across his face because he didn't lose his leg as he views his very own foot emerge from the second circle. Yeah.
Oh, he's doing what the aliens get here, isn't he?
He's teleporting.
A wormhole.
Yeah. Probably a pocket universe thing. It works. I'm able to create perfect space warps. It can instantly cover any distance I desire. No barrier can keep me out of where I wish to enter. And now to use this power to my advantage. Yeah. He's about to hit the Hanover National Bank. You can tell.
Why not?
It says there on the sign. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling this is going to be almost too easy. A mere second passes, and now all that stands before the bank as a mute reminder of the wizard's former presence is a fading circle of force.
At least the lettering artist has done the bank sign in a different kind of style.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Meanwhile, inside, a similar circle is formed behind a teller. Yeah. Then.
Oh. You know, if he was in crime, doesn't Page shoot him, wouldn't he?
Yeah. He's a half-mad scientist with a gun. What? Where'd you get in? How'd you get in here? Quiet down and cut the questions. Now calmly hand over all the money within your reach. Here you are. Jingle, jingle. Jingle, jangle. Jingle, jingle. A lot of coinage.
My gosh. What else did Sikowski do apart from Justice League and in this? What have I seen him on? Did he do Flash?
That's a really good question.
Did he do Flash?
He might have.
Did Carmine do Flash?
Carmine's the main one who did Flash at the start. Yeah.
Yeah. Did Gil Kane do Flash? I know he did the Atom, but did he do Flash?
I know he did Atom and Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I first saw him, I think, in Green Lantern.
Because he could draw the body in like three-dimensional poses. Yeah. So a lot of flying Green Lantern had different proportional shots. Mike Sikowski, November 19th, 1923 to March 30th, 1989. It's an American comic artist known as the penciler for DC Comics Justice League during most of the 60s and as the regular writer and artist on Wonder Woman during the 60s and early 70s.
Wow.
So he did a lot of Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Well, I know he did the Emma Peel version of Wonder Woman that Denny O'Neil drew, or not drew, but wrote.
Wrote, yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't think he was on that title much after that.
I didn't pick any of those up. I was strictly Marvel. I didn't get those at all.
I've got the Wonder Woman that period in a nice hardbound book. I ended up getting it at Ollie's for like next to nothing. It's really interesting, especially if you like Sikowski's work. We can definitely take a look at that.
Oh.
Born in Lansford, Pennsylvania, he began working in the comics medium in 1941 as an artist at Marvel Comics, predecessor Timely Comics in New York City.
1941, that makes him 18.
Yeah. There he worked as both a cartoonist on such humor features as Ziggy Pig and Silly Seal, and as Ziggy Pig and Silly Seal, actual. Yeah. Pardon me. And as a superhero title artist on such star characters as Captain America and the Submariner issues of All Winter Squad or All Winter Comics, Daring Comics and Marvel Mystery Comics, USA Comics and Young Allies Comics. Sikowski developed a reputation as one of the fastest artists in the comics field. Fellow Timely artist Gene Colan commented on his work. His pencils were something to behold, very loose, but so beautifully done. At the time, there was no one like him.
Is he inking this work, or it looks a bit like Giacoya? Is it? Do we know who's inking?
No, there's no credit that I've been able to find on that.
Right.
But it's obviously Sikowski's. He might have. I don't know if he inked his stuff or not. Probably not. During the 40s, Sikowski married his wife, Joanne Latta. Concurrently, he began a complicated relationship with artist Valerie Barkley, who was working at the Manhattan restaurant Cafe Rouge. As Barkley recalled in a 2004 interview, I was 17, was making $18 a week as a hostess. Mike said, I'll get you a job making $35 a week as a staff inker. And you can additionally freelance over the weekend. I'll let you ink my stuff. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. I'll let you ink my stuff. He went to editor Stan Lee and got me the job. I didn't know anything about inking. Staff artist David Gantz taught me. Just by watching him, Sikowski bestowed expensive gifts on her, even after his marriage to Latta, causing friction in the Timely bullpen, which she left in 1949. She later described the office environment. Mike was a very good human being. Everybody at Timely liked Mike. Nobody liked me because they thought I was doing a number on him, which was true. World War II was on. There was no men around. So I just killed time with him. Oh, man. Everybody, David Gantz especially, picked up on that. Mike once tried to get me fired over my fling with Timely artist George Klein. Mike went to Stan Lee and said, Stan, I want her fired. If she doesn't get fired, I'm going to quit. Well, you could never tell Stan Lee what to do. Stan said, well, Mike, it's been nice knowing you.
Brilliant.
Sikowski, one of the nascent, N-A-S-C-E-N-T, nascent Marvel Comics mainstays, chose to remain and make George's life hell. Barkley said in 2004, she further described, I was married before I met Mike, but my husband's divorce was not final. I had to go to court and get an annulment. Mike paid for it, and it cost $350. Sikowski continued drawing for Timely in multiple genres through the 40s and into the 50s on such Western characters as Apache Kid, the Black Rider, and Kid Colt for Marvel's 1950s iteration Atlas Comics. Hang on just a second. Let's move this down just a little so there's more. Good grief, he's vanishing. Anyway, let's go to the next page.
What a great face.
Isn't it? That's great faces in general. Sikowski continued drawing for Timely, multiple genres. He later freelanced for other companies, drawing the television show spin-offs Gunsmoke and Buffalo Bill Jr. for Dell Comics, romance comics for Crestwood, Fawcett, Nader, Quality, and St. John Publications, horror comics for Nader and Ace magazines, the Jungle Adventure Ramar of the Jungle for Charlton Comics, including Ziff Davis's G.I. Joe and others. He continued to draw for Dell, particularly through the early 60s. In 1952, Sikowski began working at DC, where he drew romance comics and science fiction titles under the editorship of Julius Schwartz. Sikowski drew the first appearance of Adam Strange in Showcase number 17. Sikowski and writer Gardner Fox co-created the Justice League of America in The Brave and the Bold number 28. It's got that classic Starro cover on it where they're attacking that space starfish. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Oh, it's a classic cover. I'll pull it up here. Give me just a second. After two further, hang on, showcase Justice League of America, Brave and the Bold 28. After two more appearances in that title, the team received its own series, which Sikowski drew for 63 issues. Fox and Sikowski added to the membership of the Justice League by inducting new members Green Arrow, the Atom, and Hawkman. Among the adversaries, which Fox and Sikowski introduced for the team, were Mazo. Oh, hang on just a second. Mazo and Dr. Light. Justice League of America 21 and 22 saw the first team up of the Justice League and Justice Society of America, as well as the first use of the term crisis in reference to a crossover between DC's characters. The following year, JLA's team up with the Justice Society introduced the threat of the Crime Syndicate of America of Earth 3. Of course. Let me blow up this
Earth 3.
Earth 3. Let me show off this cover here so that you'll know what it looks like. There we go.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
just a classic cover.
That's fantastic. Just it has all the composition things, doesn't it? You know, the circle and all that kind of thing, and the way the legs and arms move you to the next bit.
Yeah,
that's perfect. Look at that Empire State Building in the background as well.
Yep.
Wow, look at that.
Starro the Conqueror, world's greatest heroes team up to battle.
This is fantastic.
It looks like Infantino and Murphy Anderson did the cover for this.
Did Carmine create the Flash?
This version, I think the costume itself was Gil Kane, but he drew the majority of the characters.
Right. I
could be wrong on that, but that was my understanding of it. I'm sure if there's somebody in the chat that knows better, will correct me.
Look at that. It's great, isn't it?
Just a great cover. Yeah. There were a lot of those, a lot of just super great covers back then. Well, everything was an eye for detail because they were, they were sold on the newsstand. The covers had to catch people's eyes.
Yeah.
So,
and they did.
There is a whole art, separate art to that and composition. And yeah. Let's go back to where we were. And there we are. Meanwhile, back to the lightning story. It looks a little foggy here. It's the way it was scanned.
Yeah.
On this newsprint. What? He's gone. There's a frustrated cop look there. Lightning.
Great face, though, hasn't it? Really, what's the word? Distinctive face, that cop.
Take a look at how thin that gun is, though, in that first panel. That's really, really odd.
Lightning.
Yeah. Speaking of lightning, a mere misguided hunch sometimes has a way of hitting the headlines, which we learn as we now finally join our hero. Finally.
I was just thinking, you sent for me, so he's walking around looking like that, you know.
Yeah.
Wondering why people are looking at him.
Yeah, I got something to show you. What? It's a nice profile there. I wonder how fast he was working, how many pages he was doing a day.
I bet he was doing a lot, you know.
If he was just penciling. Yeah.
This style, I bet he was doing a lot of work.
He might have been covering, 5 pages a day for all we know.
Yeah.
It's lightning.
Fantastic.
Scans the article. Yeah, sir. Thunder doesn't think I'm guilty. Of course not. We have a complete record of your activities during the time of the robbery. We know your whereabouts at all times. Yeah. But the simple truth is that the suspension and even this publicity is hurting Thunder's security. This shaky situation can only be rectified if the real thief is apprehended, and I'm leaving his capture up to you. There you are. Go clear your name. My imposter pulled the bank robbery off easily. Have a hunch he'll go after something big. Maybe if I check into the possible places he may strike next. It says in a thought balloon. Yeah.
Maybe the possible places might be a bank.
Yeah. Lightning twists the dial and instantly sped up his nerves and muscle reactions is increased to 100 times that of an average human.
It's painful.
Cranked it up. Whoosh.
Wow, look at that.
Boom.
Whoa, how good is that?
That's got some good movement to it, doesn't it? You can actually feel it gone. That's really good.
That's great. Look at his hair.
Yeah, everything there is telling the story.
Yeah, papers and his tie, and then the paper and then the curtains. Brilliant.
Terrible hand, though. Look at that.
Well, forgive him that one.
Can't have everything. It's all good, though. While lightning bolts across town, let us look at our villain. Yeah, so the public still refuses to recognize the genius of Richard Wizard. They have chosen to suspect another. Yeah, he's just mad he's been taken out of the limelight.
They could John Pertwee could have played this part, couldn't he?
Yeah.
With
Peter
that hair.
Cushing.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. There's an interesting item all about a priceless diamond being exhibited at a nearby museum. How convenient. Hope I've judged the distance correctly. I'd feel rather foolish if I ended up in the delicatessen next door to the museum.
That'd be great, wouldn't it, if they did that? Oh dear. It's just all these fantastic artwork and then there's a crappy diamond look. It's just, do you know what I mean? No, I don't think he got any reference for that diamond, did he?
That's what you call deadline faking it.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, it just takes as long to draw it good.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Continued after next page. We all know what that means. They're trying to sell us something else. Grow 7 monsters. Grow 7 monsters. Thrills and chills await you when you see 7 amazing giant creatures come to life.
All for $1.
All for $1.
Everything's $1. It's great.
Hey, kids, all you need's $1. Get 7 monsters. And look at how big they grow, too. Wow. They must not have sold hardly any of them. But in the meantime, you can get your little spy cameras and x-ray specs and throw your voice and whoopee cushions. Always handy.
Look at that. A loud nose blower. Blow your nose and it will sound like the roof caved in.
Yeah.
That's sort of a Marx Brothers thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I was going to say that my old man kind of had that covered already. Oh, well. Meanwhile, suddenly a villainous form is added to the museum decor. Presenting what's happening. No. The world's most daring, devil-may-care desperado. Looks like the Purple Man. Starring in another swift, single-handed heist. Look at that. Suddenly that diamond shrunk a little.
Yeah, it's changed shape.
Yeah. Oh, and it keeps shrinking. Look at this. Well, how lucky can a guy be? He's here at the very first place I decided to check. Slowly quiet, confident, and unnoticed, our hero enters and listens to the words of the wizard. Don't any of you try to stop me. I have powers you never dreamed of, for I am lightning. Yeah. Like hangnails you are. Oh. Excuse me. I have a feeling I overstayed my welcome. So I'm going to throw my foot up there right in the way.
His head's disjointed, isn't it? His head's come off.
His whole body's disjointed. His torso's moving in one direction, his
Yeah.
head's moving in the opposite direction, and I think this leg and foot are moving in a third direction. He's escaping through some sort of space warp. Lightning lunges forward in an attempt to follow. However, it won't work for me. It must function only for its creator. He's kissed the floor. This makes me really want to go back and look at those early Justice Leagues that he did. It's pretty crazy. Oh, look, Vinny, inking this panel here.
Vinny, can you finish this page up for me? Sure.
I'm on a deadline.
I've just brought some new ink.
Yeah.
Just brought a new brush.
Suddenly, Lightning learns in a most unconventional way that the Warp Wizard has not left the premises, but has only changed his position therein. Oh, he hears the gun safety catch. Click. Gotta take it off safety before you can shoot it. He slaps it out of his hand.
Thwack.
Villainous egomaniac has underestimated the true speed of our hero. For even before the trigger can be pulled. Come on, Buster. A brave man like you shouldn't have to shoot for the backbone. Let's fight this out face to face.
Thwack.
And again, you're seeing some great movement there.
Yeah.
Like karate.
Right.
Karate chops him. One swish judo jab. Grip loosened and a diamond falls.
It's changed again.
Then the agent moves in for the haymaker. I got him now. One more belt and he should be unconscious.
Oh no.
Oh,
fool. What an idiot.
He slipped over the diamond. I'm falling and he can't get up. I'd better make good use of this opportunity. It may be the only one I'll get. Yeah. He's still escaping. I've lost the jewel, but that matters little, as long as I don't lose the freedom to rob again. I must regain my footing before he gets away. Stumbles over the diamond. That's crazy. As the master of space warps, falls into the circle of force, Lightning rushes forward, utilizing full throttle speed. It's too late. He's gotten away this time.
I thought he couldn't go through the portal.
I didn't think he could. He's going to grab him by the foot, probably. I don't know. But
that's why he's got those big glasses, because he can't see too well. He has to hold it up to his eye.
Those are that's his windshield to keep the bugs out of his eye.
Must be blind then.
He's running fast, That just yeah. Robbery's been checked, and I've learned about the warps. The next time I meet this weirdie, I'll be more prepared for his brand of battle. Later, good work, Lightning. That's the same guy. It's not later. This is the same guy right there. The later should be over here, up in the corner. Oh, no. Yeah. Good work, Lightning. You cleaned up the suspicion. Yeah, thank you, sir. Now all that remains is the publicity and the capture of a menace to society. Next issue, Lightning meets the Warp Wizard again, but this time it'll be a showdown. Don't miss it. That's right. Now back to Thunder Agents. Thunder versus Demo. More Wally Wood here. This time with No Man.
Is it Wood or is it Adkins?
Yeah, it's still Adkins penciling. But Wood going through and doing the finishes on it. Too late, blam. You're nobody, pal, but this little rag, this is my ticket to riches. Oh, this little rag is my ticket to riches. Yeah, he takes his cloak. Well, so much for No Man. Should be a good place to find some strong backs. He puts the cape on, goes to jail, breaks him out. It passes the person at the gate unnoticed. Says, you're free if you promise to follow me. That's not really free then, is it? Yeah. We're with you. This takes care of the last of the tower guards, and now we're home free. Yep.
Thwack.
Any who dare defy me will live to regret it. They can't even see him. He's invisible. They don't even know who he is. The secret hideout in the Pocono Mountains. Demo outlines his crime campaign. A new host of followers. Yeah. An urgent meeting at the Thunder HQ. Not a good look. I got a good look at him. It's Demo, all right. And now he has an army of escapees. We must agree on a plan to combat him.
How's he got in?
Oh, he got in there somehow. Yeah.
I mean, how does he know where it is?
Who knows? He must have caught the. There must have been an appointment book on the sewn inside of the cape with times and directions. I'll station my androids all over the city. Wherever they strike, I can alert you. Dynamo can take care of the cons with his belt. Mentor can trace Demo with the ESP power of his helmet. Very good plan. Not bad at all. Not quite good enough. They just had a convenient chair there for him to sit in and enjoy. Yeah. Meanwhile, in Philadelphia, yeah, these fools at Thunder will be all put out that I chose to visit the Mint instead of them. Oh. After disengaging the alarm systems, Demo helps his men help themselves. So, yeah, they're at the printing plant in Philadelphia. Huh? Run, you dolts. He's tripping over boxes, leaving stuff behind. Whoa, but he's got a big stack of cash there. Later, alone in his hotel room, this is almost too easy. Look at that stack of cash. You can tell it's cash because it's green.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, look at that face.
Looks like he's Dracula now with his teeth, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Little horns on his hair.
I'd be all the more invincible with that helmet of Mentor's and Dynamo's belt. Why not? If he senses my presence, I have it out here and now. Yeah, he sneaks up behind him. Mentor's concentration is on other matters, and eventually even Thunder agents sleep. Well, he caught it while he was sleeping. All laid out like a gift for the good fairy.
They're setting him up, aren't they?
That quiet Demo's touch sets off an alarm. Yee. Yeah, sorry to disturb you, Mentor, but now you can go right back to Dreamland. Just smacked him. He won't waste no time in going over the third prize on his list. Yeah. Dynamo, you're powerless to stop me. Hand over the Thunderbelt. Oh, Mentor's power. Yeah. Thanks, blockhead. Yes, he has the combined power of the Thunder Agents. Combined scientific marvels of the Thunder Agents. Now to turn the dial in. Arg! Blast him. Can't move. The belt must have been rigged with something. Yeah. Yeah, we got the fake belt to Dynamo just in time. After Demo grabbed the helmet, it was obvious he'd not stop there. The drug and the needle will paralyze him as soon as he turns that dial. The miniature radio will give us a fix. We got his position, sir. Let's get him.
Look at that car, like the Jetsons.
Yeah, really. Pretty stretched out car, too. All right, continued after next page. We all know what that means. He's looking for people who like to draw.
Looks like Boris Karloff, doesn't he?
It does. It's actually Albert.
Albert Dawn.
Yeah, you too can draw for how much? How much do you think? $1.98, as I'd like to draw. Let's find out whether I have talent. Oh, it's to get the test. Send you an artist test. Yep, looking for people who like to draw.
It's funny that, because just looking, Albert Dawn died in December 1965, so they're running his ad when he's not even here.
He's already passed. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Only 59.
This company lives on. Back at Demo's apartment, it's Satana. Come here quick. Help me off with this belt. Demo guides the girl through the power of Mentor's helmet. For all the equipment you're wearing, you're a pretty pitiful sight. Clever. Oh, never mind the wise cracks. Where'd you come from? Is that so important just now? For once, you're right. This is a transmitter. You'd better get out of here fast. Yep, minutes later, crash. They got away in a fancy-looking helicopter. Look at that. An evil imagination has allowed for any emergency. Thought you were dead back in the caverns. I tried to save you, but no man stopped me. It's likely excuse. You just wanted to run off. Glad you managed to escape. And how did you find me? I've been following you for some time. I want to be your second in command again, just as I was before. You've earned it. Here, you put on the belt. No, anyway. Okay, how about let me wear the helmet? A little too anxious. Take the cape instead. It's my turn for a gag. I want you to switch belts with Dynamo again. We'll pull a job. We'll show up. He'll show up all full of bounce, get a taste of his own needle, and I'll finish him off. An evil plan. Satana carries out her mission with obvious glee. Somebody's going to be surprised.
So she'd just gone in there and nicked his belt.
Yeah, they ran into Thunder's secret HQ so that she could, go in there and get the belt.
Like he's just leaving it lying around.
Mm-hmm. Very accessible. The next day, Demo directs a robbery at the racetrack. Yeah, of course. More as a lure for Dynamo than anything else. Where's Satana? She's supposed to meet us here with the real belt. It's about time. That's Dynamo's plane. She also acquired a cape.
Yeah, and he just leaves the plane to crash while he bails out.
Yeah, he did too. Yeah. No, wait until he tries to switch on the power of the belt. I want to see the look of surprise on his face. But the action carries out as usual, and Dynamo flies into the lawbreakers with the fury of Hercules. I've been double-crossed again by Satana.
As his plane just waiting in the sky.
It's just floating there. Yeah, the other guys are jumping out of it now, too. Not far behind, lifeless forms descend. No man directs consciousness of each android at the moment of impact.
It's Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah. And he keeps jumping in and out of bodies. You disobeyed me. You didn't switch belts with Dynamo at all. Yes, you left me to die in the caves and would try again if I gave you the chance. Now you'll be caught. And I have the cape. You've forgotten one detail. Mentor's helmet. Playtime's about over, Demo. What? While these two clods are busy, I can do a fast fade out. Yeah. Really more than I bargained for. Handle Dynamo without this mastermind. So long, boys.
Thwack.
They're getting a thwacking. Snowman. How can he see me?
The horse.
Girl halts bewildered. No man advances each android one step at a turn. Stop, I command you to stop. This is until finally one manages to rip off her invisible cloak. Pardon my uncouth manners.
And it pulls the helmet off as well.
Pulls the helmet off. Well, the helmet just fell off there. while he was pulling on the cloak, apparently. Hundreds. Thunder's multiple agent is no man once more. Later, after Demo and Satana are safely jailed, how could you see her, no man? Says the startled horses gave me a clue. Yeah, of course. Then it was just trial and error. The android who got the closest was the one she stopped with the helmet. Fortunately, there were enough of me to surround her, and I just kept moving in. Simple, no? Of course. Silly. Where are we sitting for time here? Oh, we're good. Minute and 15. All new. Look at all that wasted space. Action hits for you. All new action hits for you. Must have just started the war comic there. Fight the enemy. Only lasted a couple of issues, just like Dynamo. I think Dynamo only lasted 3 or 4 issues. Now's your opportunity. Get them for 25 cents each, folks. Last in Zone Thrill Pack Magazine, Thunder's Mightiest Agent, The New Adventures, the book you asked for. All new tales of battle. Put you in the combat zone.
The book 2 of you asked for.
Yeah. Dynamo number 1. It's have Madison Avenue offices. Yep. Here's a little Ditko.
Really?
That sure looks like it. Doesn't it look like it to you?
No, not much.
No? I could be wrong.
No, I wouldn't. I don't know. Well, it doesn't look like Ditko to me.
Menthor, it's hardly surprising to find a variety of weird characters during holiday time in Rio, but Menthor manages to meet the most vicious of all at the Carnival of Death.
Holiday in Rio.
He's going to Rio.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Does it not give an artist on the credit thing?
I don't think it does. Let me double check here. No, doesn't. Just genre superhero.
Right.
It sure looks like Ditko to me, though. Maybe with an odd inker.
Yeah.
His official agents. You know, starting next Friday, we're into the month of October. So we'll be doing the Monster Bus.
Great. Is that
probably
Ditko?
on Fridays? I have 2 of them. One of them's primarily Kirby, which we started going through last year.
Right.
And the other one's primarily Ditko. Yeah, we'll go through that one.
Either or both or whatever.
Yeah. Not bad. I'm sure she's not a plant. Wonder what he could do with me. None can resist the power of Zizaqueeks, whatever it is. Zizaquiz.
It's that Mixelplix brother.
Yeah, must be. If that's a challenge, I'll take it. But it wouldn't be fair with this. A brave young man. See how lethargic you feel. Yeah. An accomplice. Oh, there we are. Behind Menthor's back, an accomplice releases a quick-acting gas. It's always gas. This is light blue gas, though.
Yeah.
Never known such an active mind. Powerful thoughts. Oh, might not be Ditko. Look at that. That doesn't look like Ditko at all. Let's protect Ambassador and tell me anything. Resist. Yeah. Yeah, some of it does. Ditko might have penciled this.
Maybe it was one of those. I mean, that figure at the last panel looks very wood, doesn't it?
Right here?
Yeah. It tends not to draw tall people wood, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe it's all hands on deck again.
Maybe. What am I doing? Must put on my helmet. Now I remember.
Messing with his helmet, doesn't he?
Yeah, if my own image hadn't startled me, I'd have done it. Zizaqueeks must be an enemy agent. What else is he up to? Continued after next page. And that looks That almost looks like it's got a little bit of wood ink in there in that last panel.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think it's a mixture again.
Very unusual. Yeah. Next page, you get that that fishing outfit that we saw last week.
Yeah, expensive, $12.95.
Yeah, with all them lures. Yeah, fishing ain't cheap. Meanwhile, next evening, this guy's name is Grote.
Look at that, Grote.
Does that stand for greatest robber of all time?
He could be.
They're waiting. It's too far to hear voices. The helmet's reception is loud and clear. They're plotting to blow up the embassy.
How does it? If you can't hear them, how does he know they're plotting? They might be discussing the grandmother's birthday party.
Exactly right.
That's Joseph Stalin, isn't it?
Sure looks like him, doesn't it? With a little bit of hair.
Yeah.
And
Well,
a circle in his forehead.
We better put that what's it called, widow's streak or whatever it's called, in his that melon streak in his hair, so his son won't be upset.
Grote, Reese, stop him. In the meantime, I'll be pointing up.
Yeah, Dr. Manhattan burned that circle in his head.
Yeah, must have. Yeah, I take that back. This isn't Ditko at all.
No, it's not.
Really badly done.
Yeah.
Being attacked. The maniac. How can I stop those lions? We'll be killed. Help. This look like superheroes right there.
Yeah.
Running away.
They're just cosplay.
Yeah. Unless I can figure out what really turns a lion on. Unless I can figure out what really turns a lion on. It's working. Lions leap fiercely at their imagined prey only to find solid brick in the way.
Oh, dear.
They thought it was a zebra, but no, it was actually a brick wall. Guess the trainer's on the handle him now, but where's my hard-headed hypnotist? Knew he couldn't resist waiting around for the show. He is running into the House of Mirrors.
That's Captain America at the top there, but next to that clown, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that panel. Oh my God.
Look at that shadow there.
That's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Not their best work, I'll say that. Fuck!
Holy fuck!
Fuck!
What the fuck?
What fuck? Don't see that very often in comics. Wonder how that's going.
I bet it was Wood who had to ink over the whole story, and he saw the artwork and put that on.
Well, there's certain panels there that look really competent, like this one, the first one here, and other ones that are just horribly done. There's a thonk and a thud and a thonk. Thud, thonk. Later, Mentor comes groggily to, his senses stripped and bound with rope. Oh, those are his senses? Holy crap. They look like his arms and legs. Hope they've left me an extra pair of trousers. HQ won't appreciate if I show up to report in a barrel.
He can run around in his blue duds, but he can't run around in his white duds.
Yeah, and apparently he's still got the power to untie himself there to make the ropes fall off him. Must have incurred the abilities in the helmet must have burned into his body. I think that's how they explained it before.
Right.
Now that the explosives are planted, it's time to take care of Mentor. Look out. He's free. The bombs, where are they? Let me go. It's too late to do anything now. You'd better hope not. Now show me the way, quick. You're helpless anyway, fool. I've destroyed your helmet. You're a liar. I hope, but he's right. What can I do? Yeah. I'll have to commandeer this truck. Neighbor explain later. Hey, Menthor speeds as fast as he can through the crowd-filled streets. It's that agent. He's captured Zezekweek. Zezix. Let's get out of here. Yeah. It's time to run away. It's a bald clown man there. Weird.
Clown man.
Funny man. Those three must be the saboteurs. That they must have had signs on their backs or something. I could stop them easily with my helmet. That men falter uncertainly in the ebb and flow field of his will. Of course, my brain has built up enough charge of its own over the months. If I can only focus well, that's how he untied himself. He should have known. Those ropes didn't fall off on their own. Focus my energy. Stop. Your lives reverse course at this moment. You will relive every action from that instant backwards in time. He's making them go in reverse.
That's how they go back to where the bomb is.
Yeah, that's how he'll find them. The actors on a back winding reel, the three men lead Menthor inside the main hall. He's too busy to notice me now. Yeah. Till they retrace their steps to the hidden recesses where the time bombs are hidden. He just carries them out like they're cakes. Okay, we'll take that now. And who might you be? Black Beauty? Green Hornet. The Green Hornet TV show must have been big during this time. But the guard's sarcasm is unheard, for as soon as the senses transference is broken, the strain takes its toll. Oh. The humble hero reports to his superiors, Zizak's got away, but we've a good lead on his whereabouts, and then we'll know the true fate of your helmet. Uh-oh. So at least I still have partial power of my own. We're retaining you as an agent on probation, but you will not be issued a new uniform until the helmet is recovered. I'll really have to work out now.
Oh, dear.
Arg. Yeah. Uh-oh. Sorry, we hire only high school graduates. Now you can finish high school at home in a diploma in your spare time. Qualify for a better job. Because, the job you have, we all know the job you have now sucks. Go to the Wayne School correspondence course and get your GED today.
There we go, Ditko.
There's Ditko.
That's Baron Mordo.
To fight alone. Mr. Image cannot hypnotically influence me because I'm an android. It's all of he's always worked out as a mortal before, being shot and stuff, but now he can't be hypnotized. But how can I defeat a man who can turn anyone against me?
There's Betty Brant, is it? And Baron Mordo.
Yeah. Come with us now to No Man's Land. They're going to No Man's Land. As the unseen agent, keeper of the cape of invisibility, possessor of the ability to transmit his consciousness from one android to another, tackles a most lonesome task.
Baron Mordo with his spider sense.
Yeah. He's putting on his fake face.
That's Pete. It turned into Peter Parker.
Almost, yeah.
Kitten.
Almost ready, Kitten. Here's Kitten again.
He gets around. Look at that Ditko hand there.
Yeah, this assignment's all about No Man. Yeah, we're to go to Jekyll Park to attend a speech. They're given by politician Randolph Image, founder of the New Anarchist Party.
Oh, here we go. It's got to be. Ditko's written this one as well, hasn't he?
Yeah. Thunder headquarters has reason to believe that Image's political party is a front for a crime syndicate. Yeah, pure Ditko here. Yeah. Meanwhile, we'll take you backstage where tonight's speaker is making his last minute preparations. Mr. Image, your public is waiting. Good. Let them wait. It builds up the suspense. Besides, before I speak, I must completely bathe myself in the rays given off by this machine.
That's the eye of Agamotto, isn't it, of his head?
Yeah, could be.
Look at that. It's just, look at that. Look at, where have you seen that there? That's Baron Mordo.
Oh, yeah.
Mordo, isn't it? Look at that. He's traced his own drawing, hasn't he?
Very much so, yeah. He didn't need to trace it. He probably just, drew it out of memory. But before that, look at this great proportion shot here.
Yeah. Fantastic.
That's a little rough to do. Even with the goofy machinery, you can always excuse that. But that body there is awesome. The proportions, but the perspective.
Yeah,
love it. And then you get the head-on, mystic Baron Mordo shot here
with spider sense.
Yeah, for the rays, give me the power to radiate hypnotic emanations. Yeah, emanations that enter the very pores of my victims. Wow, they're poor pores. Soon, Mr. Image steps to the podium, while in the surrounding crowd, 2 Thunder agents listen and watch intently. Yeah, that's pure. Look at that.
Yeah.
That must have been that ink work there, the halo around him. That must have been really quick. Yeah. Just a quick brushwork. Mr. Image speaks weird, masterful glint comes into his eyes. Now, to begin with, how about a little donation to my cause? All your worldly possessions will do. Yeah, look at those faces. Just great.
We will obey.
Crowd reacts with disbelief. Oh, does he really think that? And suddenly their words dwindle. We will obey. We will obey.
He's turned them into Daleks.
Then there comes a chant. We will obey. Even Kitten's caught into it. Kitten. Even she's now under Mr. Image's power. Instantly a line forms as the audience members attempt to comply with Image's request. What a weird name for a character. Yeah. Should name a comic book company, Image, one of these days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the deed to my country estate. Yeah.
Look at that. He's got white lipstick on.
Yeah, he does. Image is exerting some sort of control over these people. I must find out what this control is, but how? Wait a minute. There's a way. I'll confront him. Who do you think you are, Buster? I wouldn't give you a plug nickel. A disbeliever. Somehow my hypnotic force did not affect him. Get him, my followers. Uh-oh. He's going to get beat up by the crowd again. They're all attacking me.
You can see what this story is about, can't you? I'm not going to say it, but I can see what this story is about.
Found out what I wanted to know. I'll simply switch my mind to another body. Look, and now his mind is a ball of dots flying out. Yeah.
Oh.
Nomad's lab. There. Now to tune in on the microphone that's hidden on the other body.
Look at the way that fold comes off his arm.
Here, yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. It's very, you can tell it's heavy, can't you?
Yeah. Yep. Once more to the park. A poreless?
Yeah.
Poreless android. That means that no man is onto us.
Got a face.
Back again. He has the power of invisibility, so we must wear our infrared glasses at all times. Says, oh, J. Jonah Jameson making a special appearance.
Yeah.
And then I donated the secrets to his cause. Later at Thunder headquarters, Kitten gives her report. Okay, you may leave. She seems to truly believe that she donated. Yes, like all the other agents we sent after Image, Kitten must now be controlled by some form of post-hypnotic suggestion, a form that cannot be detected. Oh, look at that face. That's different. That looks like it was inked by somebody else. Look at the brushwork here.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Whoever that is, there's some Raven stories coming up that are very similar to that in inking style and tone.
Look at that pose of the guy on the left with the green suit on.
Yeah.
The way he's standing at that desk.
Just casual. He's got a hand in a pocket, leaning on the sill. There, it looks like just great.
This guy coming in is coming through the window, because if you look at the position of those where they are, those two guys, and then he looks around to the right, to his right, and he's coming through.
It's a window with a door. Yeah. Well, actually, the door would be over here to the first panel's left. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But isn't it great the way his arm is coming back, because he's going through the door sort of sideways like you do, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic.
No, man, here's the last two statements. Just a second. He did commit a crime when he had his followers attack me, and I have a plan as to how we can end Mr. Image's political career. Yeah. Have the science boys report to my lab. There's some work I want done on my android bodies. There's the last body to fix. Get the others out get them all out to the truck. This man who carries all of his bodies with him. That's all the bodies. Climb in. Let's get going.
But he takes his body of work with him.
Yeah. Now they've got their infrared glasses on. You can tell because they're red. Yeah. Meantime, the influential villain instructs his henchmen. Yeah, we must be on our toes as no man attacks. We will attack here. The location of this office has been officially publicized. Yeah. Come and catch us at our office. It's right here at this address. Do you need a card? Yeah. But we have nothing to fear from the unseen agent. He is only one being, the only being I cannot control. If he is accompanied by other agents, I shall turn them against their own leader. If he comes alone, we shall easily defeat him. Look at that. Look at those clenched, those fingers.
Ditko.
Yeah. Still say somebody else inked that panel. That looks really good. All that feathering and that brushwork on that. It's crazy. Meanwhile, there he is again, too. Yeah. And outside, place one of the reinforced bodies at each of the doorways. Yeah. Now, get out of sight and keep out. Can't risk anything. Can't risk having you fall under Mr. Images. Look at that. They had to squeeze that in, that lettering. Power. I have to do this alone. All right, Image. We're coming in. Yes, there we are, no man. We outnumber you. Do you? Just must stiffen my legs and lock these braces. Then his body will remain upright while I transfer my mind elsewhere. Because only Ditko had the thought to turn that consciousness into something visible.
Like straight leg.
Kick. May I join the party? Another one. Shoot him. Shoot both of them. And even as the henchmen fire, there is yet another transference. I got out of that body just in time.
Look again at the way that the cloth falls from the elbows.
Yeah. It's great. So he falls in on him.
That's a Ditko pose on the right, isn't it? That
Yeah.
like a bit of like an ape.
Yep. Smacking downward.
It needs a thwack.
It all needs a thwack.
Yeah.
And his motion here with the line
Yeah.
going around showing where the arm has been. That's just a solid Ditko device there. He uses that over and over again. Nice face here, though. Look at that mouth.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And all brushwork, whoever inked this, I don't know if it was Ditko or not, but it's just beautifully done.
Yeah.
Look at that. And just really quick, too. You can see where he's just sat here and went whoop, whoop on that arm. And then, slid that larger brush stroke underneath.
Yeah.
Just great. Image is making an escape through a third door.
Yeah. behind the book rack,
Yeah.
bookshelves.
What? No one touched him. He suddenly went limp. Yeah. Good. No man isn't following me. There's no need to follow. What? But you can't be everywhere. No, not everywhere. Just the important places.
The only way to bang.
Only way to stop you. Smack.
Look at
Yeah.
that. Look at those legs on that center panel.
Yeah, right here. Wow. That's safe to come out. Gag image so he can't hypnotically control anyone, and let's round up his followers. They are rounding up as we speak. Underagents coming out the other doors. I got back just in time. No man, but he was dead. No one's getting away. Smack. Too late for any action. No man took the fight out of him. We give up. He's still beating him up here. Another couple of great panels there, except for this guy's leg here looks a little goofy, but the dynamics on that, him swinging, that's pretty hot. We give up. Don't forget the machine. It gave Image his power. We must keep it under lock and key so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. Says, could this final statement be a bit of foreshadowing? Yeah.
Look at that great drawing at the end there.
Yeah. It could be a bit of foreshadowing. Yeah. Anyway, here we are. Oh, it's the Hypno coin. New pocket-size invention. Helps hypnotize in minutes. Just after you saw that the guy had to have the big machine in order to hypnotize people, you can now do it with a coin for only $1. Yeah.
Look at the way she's got her arms out like a zombie,
She does. Sleepwalking. That, and they had to cut this big gap around the photograph that they pasted in around it. Anyway. Okay.
It's brilliant.
Oh, new discovery in hypnotism. I guess they're really big on hypnotism at this point, huh? Shows how to hypnotize in 30 seconds. Exclusively for only $1.98. Yeah. Get the amazing book cleverly entitled How to Hypnotize. It's nuts. Gotta love. Oh, yeah. And then the record riot at the end. That's the back cover. You can get all of these great songs on 10 long playing records at 45 RPM for less than $5 a song. Or 5 cents a song, I should say. Great. Folks, that's Thunder Agents number 6. Demo, Wally Wood, Little Ditko, Mike Sikowski. Great stuff. Right. Sorry, we've been ignoring the chat this entire time. It looks like Action Surge has been running the chat here. It says after 78 was the copyright term is the life of the author plus 70 years after the author's death. Yes, on the work. But this is printed work that wasn't copywritten properly back during, before that time, before those copyright terms came in. This is before 78. These works are protected for 95 years from the date of the publication. That's true if Tower Comics were still in existence, but it's not. So the copyright has lapsed. Of course, there are other things with those both as well. Yeah. I think that Red Dragon was in the last issue too. Yep, I think so. So was Demo. I think Demo was in the last issue as well. I'll buy that for $1. Yep, PBR in the house. Good to see you here, bud. And then, well, you know, it only has a 5-minute battery. Had a 30-minute battery. He was just down to his last 5 minutes there. Yeah. Action PBR. So glad you're here with us today. Make sure you hit that like button, folks. Anyone out there watching this? Deeply appreciate you swinging by. Next week we'll start, since it's the start of October, we'll be doing little short monster stories here out of the Monster Bus Omnibus that Marvel printed. We'll look through more Ditko next week. A lot more stuff. Dan Atkins probably, maybe even a little bit of Kirby as well. Yeah, but some really great stuff coming.
Is that Thunder Agent she just showed on the same website as that Crime Does Not Pay?
Yes. Yep, it's all at comicbookplus.com. And there's a lot more over there too. If we ever get tired of looking at stuff, there's so much stuff on that site that we could run the show just off of that site for years. Yeah, probably decades. But they have when we were looking at Little Nemo, that was also over there in a comic strip section. They have a old radio program section where they have radio programs that they know are in public domain. And all sorts of stuff over there. It's pretty crazy. Some pulp magazines, just a lot of everything. That's comicbookplus.com, folks. And they do take tips and donations. They appreciate any help that they can get. They've been around for years over there, just quietly collecting all of the public domain material. We can't recommend that site enough, especially if you have an afternoon that you're not doing anything in front of your computer and you want to take a deep dive into some old comics. That's the place to go. All sorts of titles over there. Again, we want to thank everybody for stopping by. So appreciate you being here. We'll do this again next Friday at 5 a.m. Also on Sunday at 9 a.m., we do Sunday Funnies here. We are archived at the Comic Book Black Belt YouTube channel, the Randy Zim YouTube channel, and the Indie Comics Network YouTube channel. So please go over there and take a look. We've looked through a wide variety of material just like this in the past. And we're just going to keep doing it because this kind of work just inspires us, makes us better creators, and we just have fun looking through this material. And don't think that any of these digs are meant to be totally disrespectful of the work. This stuff is just amazing, but it's also very much the product of its time. So you're going to run into contextual problems and stereotypes and all sorts of stuff that we might not do as a society nowadays, and really bad writing as well.
Yeah.
Hey, Glenn, tell folks how they can find you as we go out the door.
You can find me on Amazon, New Haven Press, Facebook, I don't do Instagram, X or whatever it's called today. All those kind of places. If you just put my name in Google, something will come up. And you can, on Amazon, I have 12 books, varying subjects: science fiction, Kennedy, assassination, children's books, adult humor books, lots of stuff. And there's also a lot of the magazines that I publish on there. And you can also find stuff on eBay, which has nothing to do with me, but it's my stuff. Work that one out.
Yeah.
So, So yeah, just anywhere really. Just on these programs as well on Friday and Sunday with Randy, and just have a good time.
There we go. And folks, I've been your host, Randy Zimmerman. Again, like I said, we do this twice a week. We do it because we love it, and there's so much great comic book work out there that available to display that we're just going to keep doing this until we can't. We're not monetized at all by this. Our hit count, our viewership's way low. And we'd like to get it a lot higher. If you enjoyed this program, please tell your friend. Any kind of interaction on any platform that you find this program on just goes to help our algorithms and get out in front of more noses. So please, if you enjoyed this program, hit that like button, let people know, leave a comment, leave a suggestion of material that you want us to take a look at. We'll be more than happy to take any suggestion under consideration. October, we usually focus on horror material. So you'll see a lot of monsters and horror stuff coming up on these programs next couple of weeks, all the way through Halloween. So there's so much great horror material out there to take a look at that it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll probably look through one of the EC horror titles on Sundays, maybe Haunt of Fear or Vault of or Crypt of Tales from the Crypt or Vault of Horror, one of those for the next month. Just some great stuff. There's so much good stuff out there, folks. You don't have to constantly troll and talk negatively on these social platforms. If there's comics out there that you love, you should tell people that you love them, that you were entertained by this art form, that it took you away and helped you forget your problems. That's what entertainment's all about. So please do spread the word of comics positively out there. The trolling and the drama might help folks temporarily get a little dopamine fix, but in the long run, it doesn't help anybody. All that negativity out there. We should be talking more positively about comics and this fantastic art form. No matter how bad or silly the books are, there's still a huge entertainment value there just waiting for you to discover. So if you get a chance, go visit your retailer. They can always use your help to help them keep their lights on, and take a look at those boxes that might not be looked at very often. Some great old black and white magazines out there just waiting for you to discover for just a few bucks. And just such great stuff out there. It's not even funny. Just fantastic work. So go out there and enjoy yourself. Read more comics. Give comics away as gifts. Buy alternative and independent comics, especially ours. If you want to show your appreciation for this program, please buy our stuff. And let us know what you think of it. So we're very proud.
Help us keep our lights on.
Yep, help us keep our lights on. Absolutely. All right, I think that's it, folks. Until next time, we'll see you soon. Take care, everybody.
See ya.
See ya. We'll be back 5 a.m. next Friday. We'll be live after this Sunday's program for the time being, at least for the next month and a half or so. We should be live. And a lot more stuff coming up. So
see ya.
See everybody soon. Take care.
In the time before Atlantis sank, when the lands of this world were savage and untamed, one man would claim his destiny, seizing his place as a king. After defending his throne and learning the devastating truth of the Serpent Kingdom and its deadly cults, King Kull in his right hand ruled the Spear Slayer, make a solemn vow to hunt down and destroy the hidden empire of these serpent demons. These are the tales of those journeys. This is the Atlantean. Tales inspired by the brilliance of Robert E. Howard, featuring his first barbarian characters as introduced in the pages of his classic tale, The Shadow Kingdom. Each volume contains beautifully painted covers and around 50 pages of original black and white art and story, featuring classic sword and sorcery adventures you don't want to miss. Join us on these epic adventures and sign up now for news with the email list at russleach.com. Bring your axe and prepare for battle.
And who's your favorite Marvel Comics hero? Mine is Superman. Remember the motto? With great power comes great responsibility.
was that? This is not a charade. We need total concentration. Now, once again, this time, with theory.
Hi y'all, it's time for Appalachian Word of the Day. The word of the day is marinara. How fast do you think that car get up to? About 120 marinara?
Hi, would you like some headphones?
Absolutely, but how did you know my name was Phones?
Taste the biscuit, taste the goodness of the biscuit.